Welcome, Steam High families. It's going to be a great game tonight between the Steam High Lady Bulldogs and the Confluence Titans. I'm here with my co-host Jared Carter,
Good evening, everyone.
and we're actually going to be coming in tonight at the second quarter. The first quarter just ended. The score is 16-8. We were uninformed of some scheduling changes about the games, but we're now up and running for the last three quarters of the game. But yes, right now Steam is doubling the Titans score currently. It's looking good so far.
Yep, again, coaches are going over some some strategies for the second quarter.
hmm
Steam will be trying to maintain that lead, and then the Titans will be trying to get some points up.
Yeah, definitely. Titans are definitely going to be looking to get aggressive and get some points on the board quickly. But Steam's going to do the best they can to keep their defense up, blocking the Titans' offensive position.
Yeah, we saw a game on Monday, the senior night game. They played very strongly. Unfortunately, they lost, but they had some strong offense and strong
hmm
defense. They're just going on a very hard to beat team.
Definitely.
We got Micah Ivy passing the ball in for Steam. We're going in here in just a second. Right now, Steam's win-loss ratio is 13-7 and 85 win percentage.
Very strong percentage right there.
Yep. Micah passes into Lariah Washington. Tipped out there by Jakayla Johnson.
Micah Ivy's going to be passing it in. He's going to throw it over to Caden Day, who's in the mid-range. Moves in, and it rolls out of bounds. Going to be a turnover. Not a turnover, going to stay Steam's possession. Micah Ivy's passing it in from behind the hoop. Throws it over to...
Throws it over to Moonchild. Back over to Ivy. Goes out of bounds. We'll be going over to the Titans right now. Gonna have Jemiah Brown passing it in. Tipped out by Tamara Perry.
Yep, score's still 16-8. Gonna have Daniel passing it in. Gonna have Brown passing it in. Pass went too far and went out of bounds.
And a little over Johnson there.
Yeah, that pass right there was a little strong coming out of Brown's hands.
Yeah, it's gonna be going back over to Steam's side on the Titans' end of the court.
Mhm.
This is a good place for the Bulldogs to be. Got Lariah Washington with the ball right now.
Mariah Washington's taking it back, getting some space. Gives it over to Caden Day. Caden Day's driving in from the mid-range, up for two. No good. Rebounded by Micah Ivy and put back up. No good on that. Rebounded by Perry. Perry has it over to Moonchild. Moonchild throws it over to Washington, but it's tipped and goes out of bounds. Going to stay Steam's possession.
We're gonna have Ivy passing it in for the Bulldogs.
Ivy throws it over to Moonchild.
Over to Perry.
Perry drives in, up for two. No good. Goes out of bounds.
We have Jemiah Brown passing the ball in for the Titans.
Maya
Pass over to Daniel.
Daniel's got it. Perry's putting up some good defense against Daniel right there. Ball goes out once again after a pass going too strong.
Yeah, looks like Daniel tried to pass over to Johnson there, just over her head.
Yeah, it's the second time that's happened to Johnson this game.
They're probably gonna want to talk a little bit more, make sure that everybody understands what's going on. Got Ivy with the ball right now. Passes back over to Moonchild, over to Perry.
Back to Moonchild, and back to Ivy. Back to Moonchild, passing it around the top of the arc. It's stolen. Stolen right there by Johnson on a pass. Got two subs coming in. Gonna have Yasmin Brown and Jado Bloke coming in.
Got Moonchild with the ball over to Perry. Back over to Moonchild. Over to Ivy. Ivy drives in, puts it up for two. No good.
Rebounded
Rebound
by
by
Perry.
Perry.
That's a good oh, she loses it.
Stolen by Brown. Pass
Now
over to
Ricks has it. Ricks throws it over to Daniel. Travel called against Daniel right there. Score is still 16-8. Haven't seen a point scored this entire quarter so far. About 6.5 minutes left in the game, in the quarter.
Yeah, this team's definitely been playing some strong offense. We've seen them try to break in quite a few times. Looks like a travel was called there. It's going to be going over to the Titans. We have Brown passing it in.
Yeah, the Bulldogs have been doing a good job of keeping the ball on Confluence's end of the court, not letting them get under our hoop.
And we got Ryan Mulcher just came in for Mary Perry.
Right now, Daniel has it. Over to Brown. Pass it over to Ricks back to Daniel. Throws it over, and it goes out again for the third time this game. The pass has gone too high up.
Yeah, it went out there off a bloat.
Yeah, that's the third turnover we've seen from an overthrown pass. We're going to have to get that under control, having too many turnovers.
Yeah, Mulcher just passed into Moonchild. Moonchild's taking it up over to Day. Day drives in, puts it up, and it's good.
Two more, 18-8. Bulldogs are up by 10 points, double-digit lead.
Got Daniel with the ball. She passes up to Ricks. Goes out of bounds, going back over to the Bulldogs. Got a sub coming in. Jakayla Johnson just came in for Anaya Ricks.
Moonchild over to Washington. It's stolen by Confluence. Now Daniel has it. Daniel moves mid-range, throws it up, and it's smacked out of bounds right there by Mulcher.
Titans going to keep the ball. We're going to have Brown passing it in.
Brown's got it.
Brown passes over to Brown. Yasmin Brown. Got a pass over to Daniel. Moonchild putting up some defense there. Pass back over to Bloat.
Air ball on that three coming from Bloat. Day has it, moving to the mid-range once again, putting it up for another 2 points, 20-8. Team's up by a 12-point lead.
Got a timeout called by Confluence coach Alexis Minner.
Yep, gonna be a full timeout she just called.
You got about 5 minutes left here in this second quarter.
So Steam's having a really strong game so far, and it's looking good for them, especially just in this first quarter and a half that we've had. Steam's keeping up their defense, and they're very strong in their offense, especially with Caden Day getting in the mid-range. He put up 4 points in the last minute and a half about.
Yeah, that offense has really been keeping them up. We can see that they have the point difference as well, so they've been playing really strong on offense, and they haven't had to play much defense either because Confluence hasn't been able to take the ball. Yeah. So as long as they're able to continue to play strong up top, they'll be able to do well for the rest of this game.
And definitely one of the things Confluence is over there talking at their bench about. Definitely going to be talking about those overthrown pass. We saw 3 just in this game so far. They're going to need to get that under control because those turnovers are going to give us too many possessions. So we're going to see if they come out in a corrected position on that.
Yeah, those passes are definitely going to be important later in the game.
Absolutely.
We got both teams coming back out. We got Daniel with the ball right now. Pass over to Johnson, who puts it up. Rebounded by Caden Day.
Caden Day's moving quick in the mid-range.
Pass over to Moonchild. Back over to Day. Over to Ivy. Ivy puts it up.
No good on that 3. Rebounded by Mulcher. Put back up. Rebounded by Ivy. No good on those shots. And the ball goes out off of Confluence hands.
It goes off of Bloat right there. We're going to have Ivy passing the ball in for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, they're right under the hoop right now. It's going to be a good position for them.
Ivy passes over to Day.
Day puts it up. 2 more scored, 22-8. Caden Day's doing really good this game so far.
Got Daniel with the ball right now, taking it down to Steam's end of the court. Got a pass over to Yasmin Brown. Passing around outside the arc. Daniel drives in, tries to put it up.
Hey, take your time, breathe, knock him down. Way to rotate the ball.
Got a foul there.
Yeah, it's
called
gonna
on
be
number
two free throws.
23, Ryan Moultrie.
Yeah, that's gonna be 2 free throws for Daniel.
Here's our first free throw. It's up. No good. Got a sub coming in for Steam. We got Mariah Cole, who just came in for Caden Day.
Second free throw's up, and it's good on that. Gonna be 22-9. Steam still has an impressive lead against Confluence.
And Moonchild over to Ivy there. Back over to Moonchild.
Steam moved it down the court really quick this game.
Yeah, we've seen how speed has really affected their games, both in the games that they've lost and then also in the games that they've won. Speed has played
definitely.
a very key factor.
Yeah, definitely. They're not giving Confluence any time, and there's a three from Mariah Cole missed. Yeah,
We got Daniel with the ball right now because it was rebounded by Bloat. Daniel puts it up, no good.
Rebounded.
Rebound by Johnson.
It's put up, and no good on that three-pointer coming from Bloat. Moultrie
Rebound
has
by
it.
Moultrie. Moultrie's taking the ball down court. Pass over to Washington. Washington travels. It's going to be going over to Confluence's possession. Gonna have Jemiah Brown passing it in.
Go box. Go box again. Wait for
Got
the
Daniel with the ball right now. She's looking for an opening. Pass over to Johnson.
Foul going to be called right there. Going to stay Confluence's possession. Once again, a foul call on Moultrie.
It's not good. Steam's gonna have to watch those fouls. Mulder's gonna have to be really careful.
Maya Brown passes it. It's stolen by Lariah Washington. Micah Ivy now has it. They're driving down the court. Micah Ivy pass goes overthrown out of bounds on that pass.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of passes go.
That could have been a really good position. Just unfortunate the pass was a little long. We're going to have Jemiah Brown passing it in for her team. Passes it into Jacayla Johnson.
Johnson's taking it up, passes over to Yasmin. Yasmin pass over to Ricks.
Over to Bloat. Mid-range now stolen by Mariah Cole. She's running down the court. Puts it up for two. No good.
Went out of bounds there. It's going to be Confluence's possession right here. We're going to have Jemiah Brown passing it in.
Yeah, we got about 2.5 minutes left in the game, 22-9. Steam is still up with an impressive lead against Confluence. Bloat has it over to Yasmin. Yasmin's going to throw it over to Ricks. Ricks back to Bloat. Throwing back over to Johnson. Johnson has it in the mid-range. It's stolen once again by Steam.
Zari Easterling with the ball.
Easterling's moving down the court, coming down the middle, over to Micah Ivy. Back to Easterling for a three. No good on that three, in and out of the rim right there. Thrown back over to Ricks, has it after that rebound. Now it's going to be passed over to Johnson.
Johnson over to Bloat. Bloat passes over to Yasmin. Yasmin passes into Jemiah. It's put up, but it's no good. It's going over to Steam's possession. We're going to have Zari Easterling passing it in. Pass into Moonchild. Moonchild's taking it back down court.
Minute and 40 left in the quarter. It's up. No good on that. Score still 22-9.
Got Ricks with the ball right now.
Puts it up. Miss high off the backboard.
Going
These
back
shots
over
are-
to Steam.
These shots are looking way off so far coming from Confluence. We're going to need to get that under control. They need to get some points on the board quick. before
No,
the
but
end of
it's
the
a
quarter.
good thing for Steam right now that they have this lead. Very strong. Going to be tough for Confluence to do anything against it. It's going to be going back over to the Titans. Got Jeremiah passing it in.
Johnson has it.
Johnson over to
to
Yasmin.
Yasmin's moving around the arc, throws it over, and another missed pass. It's the fourth one we've seen this game from Confluence. Another turnover going over to Steam. Minute and 10 seconds left in the half. Steve Schmidt after this
We got Ricks with the ball right now. She broke away fast, puts it up, but it is no good. Rebounded by Moonchild. Moonchild pass over to Easterling.
Easterling's walking it down, being slow, being patient with the ball. It's back over to Easterling. Easterling with a three. No good on that, the front of the rim. Ball rolls out of bounds. Going to be Confluence's possession.
Yeah, it looked like it
And
went off of Bloat's foot there for just a second. We're going to have Mariah Cole passing it in.
Right over to Moonchild. Moonchild moves in for two. No good on that. Rebounded by Ivy. Easterling moves in.
Pass over to Moonchild, over to Ivy. Over to Cole.
Mariah Cole has it. 20 seconds left in the quarter, 22 to 9. Pass off to Moonchild. Moonchild over to Easterling. Back to Moonchild. Back to Easterling. Back to Cole. Cole with a three. No good on that. Rebounded by Confluence, and there goes the buzzer to end the first half. Score 22 to 9. Steam is up by a lot right now. It's a great lead for them.
Steam has definitely been playing well. We've seen them put up a couple of points during this quarter. Definitely a strong play so far.
Yeah, it's been looking really good. Steam's been moving the ball very quickly and keeping their defense up, keeping it on their half, keeping it on Confluence's half of the court, and not letting Confluence get on their end of the court. It's definitely looking good for Steam so far. Ladies and gentlemen, the Ferguson-Florissant School District would like to take a moment to thank Steve Schmidt Kia for their outstanding support of our students, giving $100 to every student with a qualifying score on an AP or IB exam. Get the best deal on a new Kia right here in North County at Steve Schmidt Kia, your North County Kia dealer, located on New Halls Ferry Road and online at steveschmidtkia.com. Gonna have a 10-minute intermission here before we come back for the second half of the game. All right. So we got about 3.5 minutes until we come back for the third quarter. We're going to send you over to our sideline reporter, Ariana Phillips, for a halftime report.
Thank you, Isaiah. So, I talked to Coach Ellis for the Bulldogs tonight, and we discussed the strengths and the weaknesses of the Lady Bulldogs. The strengths will consist of ability to create turnovers, and the weaknesses will consist of getting back on defense and shooting. We can see they had a lot of missed shots in the first half, especially in quarter two. And then as far as the Titans, I talked to assistant coach Beyonce. She said the strengths of the Titans would be aggression towards the ball with offense, and the weaknesses would be zone defense. Thank you. Back to you, Isaiah.
Thank you for that, Ariana. It was a good halftime report. We're going to see how Steam corrects those things that we just talked about in that sideline report in about 2.5 minutes.
All right, we're coming back here into this third quarter. We've got about 10 seconds before it starts. Just to remind everyone at home, the score is 22-9. The Bulldogs are in the lead. We're expecting them to continue to play pretty well tonight. Here we are going into our third quarter. We've got the teams coming out onto the court. It's going to be in Confluence's possession right here. We're going to have Jemiah Brown passing it in. Looks like it's tipped out there by Moultrie. It's still going to be in Confluence's possession.
Yeah, right now Johnson has it. Johnson throws it over to Daniel.
Daniel with the
takes
ball.
it into the mid-range. Stolen by Caden Day. Good steal right there. Start off the quarter. Stolen back by Yasmin.
Got Nia Ricks with the ball.
Good block from Caden Day right there.
It's going to remain Confluence's possession. We have Jemiah Brown passing the ball in. One out there off of Jemiah Brown. We're going to have Caden Day passing it in for the Bulldogs. Pass into Zaria Easterling. Easterling taking the ball down court. Mariah Cole.
Almost gets lost. Mike Ivy has it.
Easterling over to Perry.
Perry's in the mid-range. It's up for two, and it's good. 2 more points, 24-9. Bulldogs are blowing them out right now. It's a good lead.
We got Johnson with the ball right now, trying to get past Cole. Over to Daniel. Daniel's on the ground. Pass over to Yasmin. Yasmin puts it up. No good. Covered by Daniel. We got a foul called there. We're going to have Daniel going to the line for 2. Looks like a foul there was called off of Micah Ivy. First free throw is up.
And it's good right there. Going to break the 10-point barrier. Steam is still up by 14 points. Second free throw, no good. Smacked out by Confluence. Going to be Steam's possession.
Gonna have Caden Day passing the ball in. Cole with the ball right now. She's taking it down court. Tipped by Ricks. It's gonna remain Steam's possession though. We're gonna have Cole passing the ball in.
Yeah, we're going to have about 6 minutes, 45 seconds left in this third quarter so far.
Pass over to Perry, stolen by Johnson. Got Ricks with the ball right now.
Puts it up. Whistle was blowing on. Travel called. Going to be another turnover. Confluence is having problems with turnovers this game. From the overthrown passes, travels. We saw a double dribble earlier. We're going to have to keep those down, definitely.
Yeah, we have Easterling with the ball right now, taking it down court. Got a pass over to Day.
Mariah Cole keeps it. It's stolen right there.
By Ricks. Got a pass over to Daniel. Daniel looking for an opening. Got Johnson the ball stolen.
Mariah Cole has it over to Perry. In the mid-range, it's up. No good. Rebounded by Ivy, who puts it back up. No good. Rebounded by jump ball called. Looks like right there, Mariah Cole and Daniel were struggling for the ball. Jump ball going to be Steam's possession.
Cole's going to be passing it in here. Got Easton with the ball. Stolen by Jemiah Brown. We got Ricks. Pass off over to Daniel. Daniel pass over to Yasmin. Yasmin puts it up. No good. Rebounded by Ivy.
It could have been a good opportunity for 2 points right there. Yasmin is open. Perry puts it up. Around the rim, 2 points scored. 26-10. 5:40 left in the quarter.
Yeah,
Ricks has it. Mike Ivy with good defense. Stopped her ball. Stolen. Not stolen. Hit out by Caden Day. This is a good way to stop the play, though.
We're going to have Jemiah Brown passing the ball in for Confluence. Got a pass over to Daniel. Daniel trying to drive in here. Puts it up for 2. No good. Rebounded by Day.
Good rebound right there. Long pass to Perry. Just gets lost. Goes out of bounds. Little miscommunication on that pass right there, going to lead to a turnover.
Yeah, we're going to have Jemiah Brown with the ball right now. She passes over to Daniel.
Steam still has an impressive 16-point lead.
Daniel pass over to Yasmin. Got Mariah Cole there. Yeah, stolen by Tamara Perry. We had Mariah Cole there putting up some good defense, though.
Foul called. Yasmin has fouled Perry right there. She's going to get to go to the line for 2.
Got a couple of subs lining up for Steam. Mary Perry's free throw percentage is 30%. We have Malika Moonchild, Alyssa Lamack, and Ryan Moultrie coming in, and then we also have
Bloat.
Jada Bloat coming in for Confluence.
Yeah, when we come back from the second free throw right here, it's going to be about 5 minutes left in the quarter.
Stolen right there by Ricks. Ricks taking it down court. Ricks. I don't know what happened there. It looks like it's going to remain in Confluence's possession. Now Bloat passing it. Never mind. Brown passing it in. Pass over to Yasmin. Stolen by Mariah Cole.
Good steal right there over to Moonchild. Slip up right there. The ball rolled out of bounds on that fast break. Unfortunate right there, but Steam still does have that 16-point lead.
Here we have Jemiah Brown with the ball right now.
Another
Stolen by
steal.
Mariah Cole.
That's 2 steals in under a minute from Mariah Cole.
It was rebounded by Daniel there. We're going to have Yasmin taking it down court. Pass over to Ricks.
Ricks drives in. Travel called against Ricks right there. Going to be a turnover. Sub coming in. We're going to have Jakayla Johnson. She's going to be coming in for Jada Bloat. About 4.5 minutes left in the third quarter. Miscommunication on that pass turnover. Ricks has it. Foul called against Lariah Washington.
We're going to have Jemiah Brown passing the ball in right here. Stolen right there by Lariah Washington. Again, looks like some miscommunication there. Got another travel. It's going to be going back over to Confluence. We're going to have Jemiah Brown passing it in. Got Mariah Cole with the ball right now, looking for an opening. She passed over to Ryan Moultrie.
Moultrie's working hard to get around, drives in. Pass Mariah Cole is stolen by Yasmin. Ricks has it under the hoop. No good on that shot. Rebounded by Moultrie.
We got Moultrie with the ball right now. She passed over to Lariah Washington. Washington back over to Moultrie. Puts it up. No good. Rebound by Cole. Puts it up for 2. Scores now 28-10. We got about 3 minutes and 15 seconds left in this third quarter.
Steam's almost up by 20. One more layup.
Daniel with the ball right now. Lariah Washington putting up some good defense. Over to Yasmin.
Malika Moonchild putting up good defense. Foul called against Foul called against Malika Moonchild right there on Yasmin.
Gonna have Jemiah Brown passing the ball in. Got Danny with the ball right now. Pass over to Johnson. Back over to Jemiah Brown, over to Yasmin.
Struggling to get around Steam's defense right now.
Timeout. Timeout.
We got a timeout called by Confluence.
Another full timeout being called by Confluence's coach Alexis Minner. 28 to 10, 18-point lead.
Yep, and about 2 minutes, 40 seconds left. Steam has a couple of fouls, so does Confluence, but they've been keeping them down, so that's good.
Ladies and gentlemen, this broadcast is brought to you by Steam FBLA. We do the best that we can to bring you a quality stream and make sure that the stream is enjoyable with our commentating, our stats, and our information about the game, and we hope you're enjoying the game tonight.
We got both teams coming back out onto the court here. Looks like it's gonna remain in Confluence's possession. We have Alyssa Lamack putting up some defense right here. Got Ricks with the ball. Looks like it goes out of bounds though, going over to Steam's possession. Got Moonchild with the ball. Over to Cole. Cole drives in, puts it up. No good. Rebound by Lomack, who puts it up for two. The score is now 30 to 10. Steam has a 20-point lead. Got Jemai Brown over to Ricks. Just had Sheed come in for Ricks.
Steam's up by 20 right now.
Got a foul called. Called against Lariah Washington.
Gonna
It's gonna
send
be
Daniel
to the line.
First free throw is up and it's good. 30 to 11. Sub coming in. Micah Ivy's gonna be coming in for Lariah Washington. Mariah Cole is actually coming out of the game. Micah Ivy staying in.
Second free throw is up and it is no good. Goes out off of Jacayla Johnson.
2 minutes and 12 seconds left in the third quarter.
Malika Moonchild with the ball right now. Pass over to Lariah Washington. No good. Goes out of bounds. It's going to be going over to Confluence. Got Jemai Brown. Pass in to Johnson. Johnson pass back over to Brown. Stolen by Malika Moonchild. Moonchild puts it up, no good.
Goes out of bounds right there. Gonna stay Steam's possession. They're under the hoop right now, though. Got good scoring position ready. Minute and 48 left in this quarter.
Micah Ivy passing to Muldrew.
Muldrew moves in, pass over. Ball gets lost, but picked up by Washington.
Over to Moonchild, back over to Ivy. Back to Moonchild. Over to Washington, back to Moonchild again, who puts it up.
Three for Moonchild right there. 33 to 11. Good three-pointer right there.
Right, we got Johnson with the ball right now. He's tipped there by Washington. Daniels puts it up, and it is no good. Looks like we had Alyssa Lomack foul Daniel's going to the line for two. It's up. No good. She still has one more free throw. Got a sub for Confluence coming in. Bloat is coming in for Jemiah Brown. Got one more free throw here for Daniel.
Minute and 20 left in the third quarter here. Lori Washington pulls up a three. No good off the backboard. Rebounded by Daniel. It's lost, almost stolen back. Jump ball is called. After Lori Washington almost stole that ball back right there. Minute and 8 left in the third quarter. 33 to 12. Bulldogs with an extremely strong lead.
Got Bloat passing it in. Pass over to Sheed.
Another jump ball called about 3 seconds into that play.
We have Muldrew passing it in. And then we're gonna have Ivy passing it in.
Mike Ivy over to Muldrew. Over to Lomack. Backcourt called. Gonna be a turnover over to Confluence's ball.
Gonna have Bloat passing it in here. We got Kennedy Blake coming in for Yasmin Brown. Got a pass over to Daniel. Stolen by Washington. Over to Ivy. Ivy puts it up for three. No good.
No good off the side of the hoop right there. Mike Ivy has it. Malika Moonchild over to Lomack, over to Washington, over to Muldrew. Muldrew puts it up. No good. Rebounded by Muldrew. Shooting foul called against number 13, Kennedy Blake. And that's going to send Ryan Muldrew to the line for two. So far this season, Muldrew is 57% on her free throws.
First one's no good. Still got one more.
Zaria Easterling right now is getting subbed in for Mike Ivy. We come back from the second free throw, 36 seconds on the clock for the third quarter. Second free throw is up, no good. Rebounded by Lomax. An immediate foul is called.
Looks like Lomax going to be able to go to the line for two as well. Foul was called there against Sheed. Nope, Kennedy Blake.
That's two in a row shooting fouls coming from Kennedy.
His first free throw is up, and it's good. Brings team score up 34 to 12.
Alyssa Lomax only shot 2 free throws this season. Before that one, that's her third free throw. That third one's in. She's 1 and 3 right now for her free throws this season. Second one's up. No good on that.
Yeah, it's rebounded by Daniel. Daniel's taking it down court.
Put up. No good on that. Rebounded by Moonchild.
Moonchild.
Good rebound. 24 seconds left in this third quarter. Ball's put up by Moonchild. No good.
Got Daniel with the ball right now. Daniel taking it down court. Got Washington putting it. Stolen by Washington. Washington puts it up, and it's good. Brings the score up 36 to 12. That is the end of the third quarter.
That was a good third quarter we just saw right there. Steam's 36 to 12 right now. It's a strong lead for the Bulldogs. Definitely looking good so far throughout the game. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, the Ferguson-Florissant School District would like to take a moment to thank Steve Schmidt Kia for their outstanding support of our students, giving $100 to every student with a qualifying score on an AP or IB exam. Get the best deal on a new Kia right here in North County at Steve Schmidt Kia, your North County Kia dealer, located on New Halls Ferry Road and online at steveschmidtkia.com.
Back out onto the court.
Looks like we have the same team at the end of the third quarter to start the fourth quarter for Steam.
We're going to have Gloat passing it in.
Steam has triple the score of Confluence right now.
Daniels puts it up, no good. Rebound by Bloat.
Air ball right there on that two-pointer.
Got Mulgrew with the ball. Pass over to Washington. Washington taking it down court. Lamack puts it up, but it is no good.
2-3.
Gonna have Mulgrew passing the ball in. Mulgrew passing to Lamack. No good.
You better not go
Rebounded
to the
there
side.
by Johnson. Got Daniels with the ball right now, taking it down court. Daniels puts it up for two.
Points scored right there. 36-14 is the current score.
That was a good layup that we just saw.
She's going to get one from the line right there. Looks like Daniel's going to get a free throw from the line. Lariah Washington and Alyssa Lomack are coming out for Tamara Perry and Kaden Day, who are both coming back into the game.
Daniels is going to have another free throw here. Good chance for Confluence to get some more points. It looks like Daniel's going to have another chance here. Swing on Steam side moved a little bit too early.
Free throws up. No good on that free throw right there.
Rebounded by Sheed. It's going to be Steam's ball. We're going to have Kaden Day passing it in. Kaden passes over to Moonchild. Moonchild pass over to Day. Day driving around, pass off to Easterling. Over to Perry. Perry drives in, puts it up for two. No good. Rebounded, but she catches her own rebound. No good again. Got her own rebound twice. We got Moonchild with the ball. Got a jump ball there. It's going to be going over to Confluence's side. Going over to Confluence possession. We're going to have Bloat passing the ball in. Pass over to Johnson. Over to Daniel. Daniel driving in really fast here. Puts it up for two. No good. Catches her own rebound. puts it up. No good. Rebound by Bloat. Bloat pass back over to Daniel. Dale drives in. Tipped by Moltru.
Tamara Perry has it. She's driving in right now. Puts it up. 2 points scored. 38-16.
Got Daniel with the ball, walking it down court. Got a pass over to Bloat. Bloat.
Ball goes out of bounds. Going to stay Confluence's possession.
Yeah, we're going to have Bloat passing it in
Sub
here.
coming in. Going to have number 20, Jemiah Brown. And she's going to be coming in for Kennedy Blake.
Got tipped by Moldrew there. It's going to remain in Confluence's possession.
5:40 left in the quarter.
Tamara Perry with
Stolen
a
by
steal.
Tamara Perry. Good steal. 2 more points put up. 40-16. Steve's got a little bit of a lead.
Got Day with the ball. She puts it up.
And it's good. Another 2 points right there. We got both teams here going out on a break.
So we're going to come back in a couple of seconds. We're going over to Ariana Phillips here actually for our player spotlight.
Thank you, Jared. I have tonight Malika Moonchild, number 2 guard, for a little player spotlight. Moonchild has been playing basketball for as long as she can remember. Her brother, Malik Moonchild, also played basketball here at STEAM in his previous years. Her pathway is business, and she is one of 2 seniors on the Lady Bulldog team. Thank you. Back to you, Jared.
Thank you so much, Ariana. We'll be back in just a couple seconds.
All right, coming back out into the fourth quarter, last quarter of the game. 4 minutes and 38 seconds left in the game.
We have Jemiah Brown passing the ball in for Confluence. Got Cade Day trying to put up some defense here. Looks like ball in out of bounds off of Daniel.
Put it down.
Steam's about to break the 50-point barrier with one more made shot. 50-point barrier is broken, 51-18. 4 minutes and 10 seconds left in the game.
Got Jemiah Brown pass over Yasmin. This out of bounds. It's going over to Steam. Got Moldrew passing the ball in.
Malika Moonchild's going to be passing the ball in, actually.
It's the same
Going to throw it over Caden Day with the three, and it's good. 54-18 after a strong three from Caden Day. So far this season, Caden Day is 26% on her three-pointers.
We just saw another layup from Caden Day, too.
That's 5 points scored from Caden Day right there in about 15 seconds. 3.5 minutes left in the game.
Jacayla, go do something. Step
We have
up.
Jemiah Brown passing the ball into
Jasmine,
her
go
team.
long. Go long.
Looks like we have a foul there on Zaria Easterling. We have Jemiah Brown passing the ball in. Pass over to Ricks. Put up by Daniel from the ground.
Play defense.
Got Daniel with the ball, taking it back down. Tipped by Muldrew.
Everybody else can they do this? Or do I have to have somebody in there?
And have Daniel going to the line for 2 free throws.
Score is 56-20. Steam has an extremely strong lead. An extremely strong lead right now at 36 points. About 2 minutes, 15 seconds left.
First free throw is up, and it is no good. Got a sub coming in for Steam. Mariah Cole coming in for Malika Moonchild.
That's a long ass time. You like it. What you want? Y'all have to dribble the ball. I'm going right up here on my
7 free throws up, no good. Rebound by Caden Day. Then passes up to Cole, and it's good. You saw a layup there, brings the score 58-20. Got Tamara Perry with the ball. She goes in for a layup. That is good.
60 points now. Steam's up by 40 with a minute and a half left in the game.
No, because I can get it trouble. Just like, let it go. You really stop laughing about it, let it go.
Got Yasmin with the ball right now, taking it down to Steam's end of the court. Yasmin's driving in.
Blocked right there by Muldrew. Foul called on that block from Muldrew. Minute left in the game. Ball rolls out of bounds. It'll be Steam's possession after another turnover.
No, what? No. You should
We have Ryan Muldrew passing the ball in for the Bulldogs. Pass over to Mariah Cole.
37 seconds left. Caden Day's moving in. And the ball rolls out. Going to be Confluence's possession.
Confluence needs some quick points here. Got about 25 seconds left. Pass into Yasmin. Yasmin's taking it down court. Pass over to Ricks.
Stolen by Caden Day.
Got about
Caden
10
Day's
seconds
moving on.
left.
10 seconds left. Malika Moonchild has it.
So we got a foul there.
Yeah, Malika Moonchild's going to go to the line for 2 shots right there. And that foul was called against Daniel. Never mind, that will be the end of the game, actually. Not going to get those free throws put in. 60-20 is going to be the final score of tonight's game. A strong win for the Lady Bulldogs.
Now we're going to be back here with our coach interview in just a couple minutes.
Yeah, that.
All right, thank you, Coach Betts.
Appreciate you guys. Made it. Final game of the season.
Final
Regular
game.
season. Regular season. We got some ways to go.
Definitely an amazing way to go out to 40-point lead victory, 60-20, a strong win.
Yes.
So what do you think really helped tonight to get to this game?
Again, we preach about every time we step on our home floor, we want to make sure we put on a good performance. Again, it's middle school night tonight, so again, that was some added motivation for us. We want to bring the middle schoolers in to make this a valuable option for them to come here, especially those aspiring girls basketball players. We are building this program. We're doing some successful things, but it only gets better as we can keep bringing in good, talented kids to join the program as well. So
Definitely, when they can see like really what it looks like to be on the team, it definitely influences them to join a lot more, even if they were just considering.
Exactly. Again, we want to make this team, this school, more public. We have a great school here, great academics, great students, great atmosphere, and what better way is to invite them out, allow them to see us in person, so it's not just hearsay.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so we saw, again, a really strong game. What have you been doing in practice and stuff that has helped you win this?
This has been a rough week. We've played some really, really good teams, especially these last 2 weeks. And so I think just that experience, playing a team, and that's really, really good. And then you get an opportunity to kind of take what you learned in those tough losses and apply them in the game. That's what I think you saw a little bit today. A lot of more energy, a lot of more effort on the offensive end and the defensive end. Trying some different things, getting into man-to-man, which we haven't done a lot of. But again, games like this allow us to try to experiment so we can get ready for districts. Districts is starting on Monday, when we have to get prepared for that as well.
Where's your districts at?
We play at U City. Games will be in U City. We actually have the number 2 seed, so we get a bye. Our first game will be on Wednesday at 6 o'clock at U City. We play the winner of Jennings and Luther North. And so we need the Bulldog family to come out and support us.
All right.
Yeah, you were saying that you guys have improved. We've definitely seen that. You guys went from a great team at the beginning of the season to like an amazing team now, and it's great to see.
I appreciate that. A lot of hard work, sweat. It's been a long season. It came really fast. And so we are exhaling a little bit now as we kind of wind down, but we still have some ways to go, and we love your continued support. We really appreciate it.
So it was a very strong season for the Lady Bulldogs, this season especially. So I want to ask you 2 more questions. My first question I'm going to ask, who do you think your key players throughout the whole season were?
I hate to kind of point fingers. Again, this has been a team effort. There's been some ups and downs from every player. A lot of learning that has been going on. I want to shout out my coaching staff who have been with me every single day. They're in the gym. They're spending time They've been key. They keep me on track. The girls have been consistent. They have been consistently coming, consistently put in work, and so they all deserve credit for this.
Yeah.
Every single one of them, from JV players to the varsity players. Minutes don't matter. We need every single person on this team for us to be successful.
Yeah, and that practice definitely shows out on the court, especially the 40-point lead victory.
Yes, sir. Yes,
The-
sir.
Great way to end the season. What do you think of your season this year overall?
Yeah. We accomplished some things that we wanted to. Again, knowing what the season was last year, we definitely want to surpass those numbers. Again, going 40 and 20, we knew we could be successful. We knew we had talent here, and so right now being 14 and 8, I believe, that's a success. And so we're going to continue to build. We're far from where we want to get. We want to put a state championship trophy in the case. That's the goal. We know it's a long process, and we're just going to continue to work until we get that done.
Well, yes, it was definitely a great season, and we will all be rooting for you in districts and hopefully state championship.
I appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much. You guys have been stellar all season. Keep up the good work.
It's a great interview, Betts. Thank you for it.
Thank you.
So that was a great way to close out the basketball season, 60-20. Once again, final score, a blowout victory for the Bulldogs. 40-point lead is impressive.
Yeah, we won't be broadcasting their district game, but if you're interested in supporting them, head out to U City.
Yeah, they'll definitely be there. They're definitely looking for all the support they can gather for that game. Hopefully, as Bet said, they want to make it to state, but put a championship trophy in the case. It's been a great season, and we will see you next season.